there she is. Kaylin's gonna see if she can snag him. Dude, that was bonkers. What is going on, wildlife warriors? The Everglades in South Florida is the only place in the world where alligators and crocodiles coexist. So we're gonna be working with biologists, backcountry guides, and wildlife handlers just to better understand these important and iconic animals. Alligators, crocodiles, Everglades, it doesn't get any more primal than that. Right now, we're heading over to meet a wildlife trapper to help him relocate an 8-foot nuisance gator. When people come down and feed wild animals, they have to be relocated because they associate people with food. If you ask me, if you're feeding wild animals, it should be you that's getting the boot. But I don't get to make those decisions. So as it stands, we gotta go help them move that gator into a sanctuary before somebody gets bit. So Paul's gonna come up to the gator, he's gonna try to put the noose around its neck, and he's gonna come over to the banks, hand me the rope, and I'm gonna have to pull this thing up and out of the water. And he's really putting his trust in me. I just met the guy 20 minutes ago. Does he have it? Does he have it?
He's got it.
Okay, I think he just hooked it. You good?
Hope you're feeling strong.
Yeah, let's do it.
You got it, it's all you. You got it?
Got it. Holy hell.
Right.
That is king of the swamp right there.
I got him.
You got it?
Got to step over.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Step in and then right to the neck. Boom.
Ready?
All your weight, all your...
This is insane. This is a surreal feeling right here. This is king of the swamp. This is exactly why you don't feed wild animals, because then they have to get trapped, removed from their natural habitat, and put in a wildlife sanctuary before the next person that feeds them ends up as Captain Hook at the dinner party.
All right, man. Let's roll.
We're heading out right now with one of the best backcountry guides in the Everglades. Garl knows this water better than anyone. And about a month ago, he watched a 14-foot croc eat an 8-foot gator. We're coming up onto the bank right now where he photographed all of this happening. All right, so we're gonna go back there right now with Garl and check out the skull from this alligator that got dismantled by a crocodile.
You see the bite mark right in the skull.
So this is clearly an alligator skull. The biggest way to tell the alligators apart by the crocodiles is look how much more broad the alligator snout is. The crocodiles will be much longer and then narrower, and you can see the penetration mark right there. That's where the crocodile bit down on this alligator skull, punctured it, and then you could see it was murder she wrote after that. Yeah, we're in croc country right now. The sun just went down, and now is the best time to be catching crocodiles. It's crazy to say, but we're gonna be bringing them onto the boat so that biologists can get their work done and monitor South Florida's biggest predator. Oh, there she is, right there. Kaylin's gonna see if she can snag him, but ooh, he is beautiful. Got you. Ooh, Kaylin snagged him. Look at this guy. That is over 2,000 pounds per square inch of jaw pressure right there. So I'm trying to stay a little bit collected and let Seth and Kaylin do their work. Now that we got our crocodile, Caitlin and Seth are gonna be measuring it, weighing it, and checking to see if it has any injuries. If it doesn't already have a transmitter, they'll give it one. The reason this work is so important is because the crocodiles are an indicator species. By monitoring their health, it's easier to know how the Everglades ecosystem is doing as a whole. You guys are the bomb.com, and since we got everything we need from this beautiful, beautiful female, I think it's time to let her go. Got a little bit wet, but what's living if you don't? Oh man. Dude, that was bonkers. If that doesn't flood your basement, I don't know what will.